Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be trying to break the sound barrier with the 1.8 new propulsion block called the tail rotor. Hold on, what is it called? You probably know what it's called. Tail propeller. And I believe that today, the day that this video is out, is also when the 1.8 update comes out, as well as the rescue pack, and I think it is the rescue pack that contains this tail propeller. This is a new source of propulsion, so you guys knew it had to happen. We gotta now try to break the sound barrier with it. But I also just kind of want to test it in general to just see how much power does this thing actually have. Because all of like the real sources of thrust that are designed to be like primary thrust have power settings. This has power 300, this is power 750, this is power 250, 80, 60, and so on. But things that are like supplemental thrust tend to not have power ratings. So we got like the gimbal jet. Actually, interestingly enough, I wonder why the propellers, actually none of the propellers have power ratings, only the non-propeller stuff. Oh, the engine, okay, there's a little bit of inconsistency on, I don't know why some have power ratings and some don't. But anyway, this one does not have a power rating, but 40 kilograms of weight. Hold on a second, this thing weighs as much as this thing. Wait a minute. Get it, wait a minute. Like wait. I want to see how powerful this thing is. How much weight can this thing lift? So that's oh, the attachment points. Okay, this thing's actually a lot. It keeps being bigger than I think it is. Unfortunately, you can't really attach it on its face, but I do want it to be on top of this seat here, and I should be able to attach it pretty simply with some flat connectors like this. And this is 70 kilograms. So I mean, I guess it does have to be able to lift its own weight too. So we'll just call it, we'll just call it what the weight is, even including the propeller itself. So interestingly enough, it is default to A and D for turning. So it is clearly designed to be a tail rotor. I mean, it's called a tail propeller, so it's not like I'm surprised or anything, but we're not going to be using it that way. And I feel like most creations are honestly probably not going to be using it that way. So there's going to be a lot of VTOLs with this thing. All right, but we should be able to lift this amount of weight. Oh, no problem. Ooh, this thing's actually, look up. Whoa. We're going really fast. For a single propeller, 266 kilometers an hour. We need to get to like 1234 kilometers an hour to break the sound barrier. And with one of these going straight up against gravity, that's actually pretty good. What are the aerodynamics like on this thing? Oh, that's why. That right there is why. Okay. I think this is going to be a pretty easy task. Oh, well, so the question now becomes not can we break the sound barrier, but how few of these rotors are we going to need to break the sound barrier? Can we do it with one? Could we do it with, I mean, I guess anything after that isn't quite as impressive. Can we do it with one? All right, but how much force do these things have? Let's find its weight limit. I think it can lift this much. Let's just see. Let's see if I'm right about this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, all right, I guess it's not that powerful. Let's take off 50 kilograms. Okay, I'm actually really surprised by this. It looked like it had so much power. I guess it wasn't power, it was just aerodynamic efficiency. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it can lift 120 kilograms. We have to find, I want to find the actual maximum limit here. 142 even? This has to be like the last one. All right, so here's 142.6. Oh, that is the gentlest takeoff. Oh, no way. No way, that actually works. I think we found it. I don't think we can go 0.1 kilogram more than this. Look at that. We have liftoff. This won't go straight though, for some reason. Okay, so this thing has 142.9 kilograms of thrust, essentially. So what does that mean as far as breaking the sound barrier? I have no idea. We are going to, I didn't really go in with a plan. I was just gonna do it. It's just, I broke the sound barrier so many times, I don't even think it through anymore. The main thing is going to be aerodynamics, because well, actually in this direction, the aerodynamics aren't too bad. You can see, but they aren't the best. They could be better. And that is what we strive for, is better. But let's just see, how many do we need to make this thing break the sound barrier. Kind of the fun part to me with breaking the sound barrier is starting with just a bad aerodynamic vehicle and brute forcing it, and then fine tuning it and using like finesse and aerodynamic functionality to reduce the cost, to reduce the amount of thrust that we need to break the sound barrier. So I actually don't remember if these flat connectors affect the aerodynamics. I don't think it does. We're gonna need those in between every single one of these because otherwise they can't be connected to each other. So let's start with 10. All right, let's see if this can break the sound barrier with no efficiency added into it. So, oh, we're gonna do it. Oh my goodness. Whoa. We might not do it actually. We're gonna hit the wall first. That sound though. That sound just sounds like it's gonna break. It's gonna overheat. All right, we're still going. This map's a lot bigger than I remember. We're still going. There it is. Boom. Okay, so I'm kind of surprised 10 didn't do it. Like I said, we haven't done any aerodynamics yet. So how many to brute force? All right, if 10 couldn't do it, can 20 do it? Probably not actually, because 10 got us up to 800. There's definitely gonna be a lot of diminishing returns. 900, can we break 1,000? We broke 1,000. This might do it. We have to get to 1,200. Oh, it's slowing down so much. 1,234, come on. We're not gonna do it. All right, here we go. 25, look at this thing. All right, that should do it. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. There it is. There it is. Okay, so we probably, maybe like 24 could have done it too, but it took about 25 to just brute force your way through it. Man, we're not even gonna slow down. Oh, wait, these things can go reverse. Here we go. The wall was right there. I slowed down just in time. All right, so now for the fun part. Now that we've broken the sound, now we confirmed these things can break the sound barrier if you just put enough of them. How few can we go? So in order to do this, we need to make this thing as aerodynamically sound as possible. And that just means everything has to have these 4x1 wedges just covering it everywhere. And I'm going to do the wedges sideways, so that way we're not having competing lift and like no competing lift forces. I don't want to have to manage that. Small grid block like that, and then I can use this piece just like that to cover the aerodynamics. These are gonna go up here. Another grid block to fill in that space. And now we do need the top of this. Yeah, that needs to be covered. Good. So you can see the hitboxes are going together there. And then we got this one. This actually, this isn't hard to make like the perfect aerodynamic shape here. And then like that. And then all we need is this and this. That kind of looks cool. I like this aesthetic right here. All right, but now I think we have perfect aerodynamics. Oh, these are not attached. So I'm gonna have to go down and down, and then to counter that, we go up and up. And I'm just trying to be as neutral as possible, so all of our force is going in the straight direction. Okay, so now let's see how fast we go with the same amount of propellers. We were kind of at like 1270, around there. Let's see where this goes now. Oh yeah, I hope this thing doesn't like spin out or anything. All right. There's sound barrier, no problem. 13, 14, 15. It's still going up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're going to double the sound barrier. We're going to go Mach 2. I don't actually know the official value of Mach 2, but 2600-ish. After, yeah, we broke, I think we broke Mach 2 here. Whoa. Whoa. Is it just me, or was that a much more satisfying, like, explosion parts than normal? That seemed to behave differently than normally. It was like really satisfying. Okay, so how few do you think we need? Do you think we can do it with 1? Let's go back down to 10. 10 should be no problem. All right, we got 10 now. I think this is gonna work with 10. The real question is like, are we gonna be able to get down to 1? I don't really know if I can create a better vehicle aerodynamically than what I have. All right, 10. Yeah, this is gonna happen no problem. Wow. Okay, 10 is no problem. Is this gonna actually work at 1? I'm gonna keep reducing it by half until we get it. Like, I think we're gonna get there though. Okay, we're down to 5. Can 5 tail propellers break the sound barrier? Oh, we're going a lot slower for sure. The acceleration mean is a lot slower, but it looks like it's steady enough. There it is. Okay, 5 is able to do it. This is actually kind of concerning me a little bit. How much weaker that was as far as our acceleration goes. But I'm gonna go down to 3. Okay, here we go. 3 tail propellers. Depending on how much this struggles, I think this is gonna kind of tell me the information I need if one's gonna do it or not. Uh-oh. Oh, this is really slow going. Oh no, is 1 not gonna be able to do it? 1's not gonna be able to do it. 3 can't even do it. What? I was so confident in the aerodynamics of this thing. I was like, we got it, no problem. That was really close though. Hold on, I want to try that again. We're still at 3. Could skis help? Probably not. They're gonna add more aerodynamics. We don't want to add anything else to the profile of this, the aerodynamic profile. This is literally like, we are the exact dimensions of the tail propeller, and that's the best we can do. 1100, we're so close. 3, I really thought 3 was gonna be able to do it. I honestly thought I was gonna be able to do it with 1. I might not be able to do it with 1. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it with 1. I can't even do it with 3. Well, hold on. So now we did it with 5, and we can't do it with 3. So is 4 even enough? All right, so I honestly feel like this could be the best, like, shit. I'm gonna change out seats and stuff, but this might be like the best shape. And if we can't do it with 3, then I don't know if we can change anything to actually improve that. But here's 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 4 is actually like, 4 was kind of easy, but 3 is where it cuts off. All right, so maybe my seat was too heavy. Man, look how fast this thing slows down. Do you have any? This thing slows down faster. Well, I mean, that makes sense. If it slows down faster than it speeds up. But like by a lot. Like the amount of G-forces for the slow down deceleration would be way, way more. Okay, so we've got 4. We know we can do it with 4. We have not done it with 3 yet. I'm gonna swap out to a lighter seat. So go-kart seat might be the best bet here. Let's drop that down in there. And that means we can move this in. All right, so now we're a little bit shorter. I have an idea to try after this too. Let's see if first of all, did this make a difference? Look at me in there. All right, we're at 3. We got up to like close to 1200, but not quite there. I don't remember what the exact value was. It's so slow. It is so slow. Come on. It's still going up. It's all right. Yeah. 1160, between 1160 and 1170. 1170. We broke 1170, but it's pretty much stuck there. All right. We're struggling. I don't know if that was much of an improvement from the other seat. Probably not. Weight really doesn't have a huge factor at this, like, at this standard, at this level that we're building here. But here's what I wanted to try. I don't know if these being up and down matters. They should theoretically cancel each other out, but I kind of want to see if sideways would be better. Now, the problem is these aren't attached here. However, I can move these up to here, change these to be sideways again, and then just fill this in with a standard block. All right, let's see if that makes a difference. We were about 1172. I think I saw 1173 on occasion. So I think this shouldn't make a difference, but it was just something I wanted to test out. I'm like pressing the W button harder as if it's gonna make a difference. I should turn off my seat control, because I think I'm pushing forward right now. All right, 1160, 7, 8, 9. All right, yeah, we're capping out. It's about the same, 1170. All right, it does feel more stable. Like, I feel like the fluctuation in the speed it's not as much fluctuation as we had. Oh, no, well, now it's kind of, all right. All right, 1170. We're at 1170. So let's see if air control was affecting things, because I was using W, which is part of the air controls. So that may have been putting pressure on the front of the vehicle that could have been adding a little bit more friction, affecting our trajectory. But now we can confirm whether or not that's the case. Can we break 1170? All right, it's looking like it's gonna be exactly the same. 1169.70. There it is. Yeah, we're at 1170. I can't seem to get past 1170 with 3. All right, I don't like, I don't think there's anything I could do better. Like if we look at this, these are the greenest of arrows you're gonna get. The only thing is like, are these making a difference? Probably not, but there really is no other way to attach them. All right, I don't think this is gonna make a difference. This is more of a thing that matters in the water, but when we're getting this fine-tuned with our stuff, sometimes it's just worth trying things. And what I want to try is adding trailing aerodynamics. I think the weight I add is probably just going to make it worse. I know if this was underwater, this would make a massive difference, but I don't think it actually has the same effect in the air. Let's see if this matters. This thing looks so cool now. All right, we should go slower now. Yeah, this is a lot slower. Okay, that did not help in an air-based environment. Yeah, we're having trouble getting to 1120. Why? I don't think we can do it with 3. I can't think of any changes to make that would actually help. All right, I have an experiment. I'm going to change 2 of these to face upwards, and I'm pretty sure this is going to cause me to flip over. However, I'm hoping it's going to be subtle enough to just make me slightly lighter on the ground, and hopefully that'll increase my speed capabilities. So let's see here. I'm probably just gonna flip over though once we start picking up a lot of speed. Oh, there it goes. Wow, that was actually really cool. I want to do that again. All right, what speed did it happen at? 7, 8, 900. 900 is the point that you have to go 900 kilometers an hour for those little wedges to just suddenly flip you up. So yeah, I just, you know, double confirmed that does make a difference. Okay, let's start reducing weight. The only area I can really reduce a decent amount of any weight really is this top area. So we should be able to get a couple of extra kilometers an hour. This actually seems to be slower now. That is very strange. The aerodynamic profile hasn't changed. We're still this. All I did was change a 2x4 block here, which weighs 2.5 kilograms. I changed it to 4 of these grid blocks, which weighs a total of 1.2. Like, I took out half the weight from here. It should still fill in the same area. Here, I'm gonna put this back. Maybe just something got a little bit changed with this creation. I don't know. Should we get up to 1170 now? Oh, I still have some of the blocks on the back. That's why. That's why it was slower. I haven't reduced all of the weight. I got confused there. Okay, we can remove this weight. This weight was also another source of friction. And then if I remove this, okay. I was like, something's wrong and it doesn't make sense. Now it makes sense. It's still struggling. I was expecting it to get up to 170 a little bit easier, but it's kind of not getting there. It's kind of slightly worse still. I don't think I changed anything other than just made it slightly lighter. All right, well, I think I've reached the limit, at least from what I can think of. It appears that 4, which is kind of an unsatisfying number. It's like 5, 3 and 5 are kind of good numbers. And then you get to like 10, then you get to the even numbers. 1, 3, 5, and then 10, 15, 20. But 4 does not feel right. I don't like it. I really did not want 4 to be the number that we settled on. I really wanted it to be 1, but just confirming here one last time with 4 tail propellers, is this really what we need to break the sound barrier? Broke 12 and there it goes. It's like, it's easy for 4. It is easy for 4. We can probably break 13. Look at that. We broke 1300 with 4. All right. I don't know, without using any glitches and keeping everything just with aerodynamics the way that it's meant to be, I cannot reduce it down to 3 tail propellers and still have the ability to break the sound barrier. I don't know if there's anything I could change. There you have it. Tail propeller sound barrier experiment is concluded. Now leave some comments down below if there's anything else you'd like to see me try out with the new parts in the 1.8 update and the rescue pack as well. And don't forget to go check it out yourself. I don't know if it's going to be out before or after this video gets released, but around the same day that the video gets released. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more that you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.